Good morning, guys. Day 3 of this water well shed build, and I'd be lying to you if I said that I didn't feel just a little bit defeated, but I got to get this thing done. Now, I know it can be done. It should be done already. If I hadn't hit that electrical line, I'd be done right now. But so we've, like I said, while we had the hole open, we went ahead and pushed this into the ground with the tractor. Got it set where we needed it to be measured back off of the other poles, and pushed it in the ground a couple feet, and then buried around it, made sure it was level. We'll come back and dig around the bottom later and fill that with concrete. So the plan for today is to get this pole set, dig the hole for this one and get this pole set, dig the hole for this one and get this pole set. And wouldn't you know, when we loaded them, all of the 4x4 posts are at the very bottom of all that lumber. So it is what it is, though. That's the way they load them at the lumber yard, and I was grateful for their help. So I think I might have another cup of coffee, and insult to injury, there's a flat tire on the tractor. Not real sure how that happened. I'm airing it up now. I'm going to find out where the hole is, put a plug in it, and we'll get back after it. So I'll see y'all in a bit. We got our posts in the ground, braced them up. The lovely Autumn made sure that they were level, concreted them, poured water in. That's how we do it down here anyways. We pour in the dry concrete, fill it with water. Once that water seeps all the way down in there, then we fill it again. So 4 posts set 10 foot apart, all of them pretty much level at the top. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to pop a string line across, a level line, and get my drop for the roof, and then I'm going to cut the tops of those posts off. So it'll be fine. But we've got our starting height. That's just about 8 feet at the top, and we're only going 7'6", so we'll be cutting, you know, 4 to 6 inches of that post off anyway. And we're gonna let this sit for a little while. I'm gonna see if I can't get my bottom frame put up. Once that bottom frame is in, it should hold everything nice and tight and square while that concrete dries. So I'm gonna start with my kicker board that's gonna go on the inside. It's gonna be made of 2x6s. It should help sturdy this up so that we can continue building, because we are like a day and a half behind on this build. So Autumn's gonna put the excess dirt back in the hole, top it off. We'll get rid of the stuff that we don't need. I gotta shave some dirt off of a couple places so that I can run my string line and get a level line, and then put up some blocks to screw the kicker board to, and then start framing out my walls. Alright, so what we've done is filled in the holes, packed them down, got them as level as we could, and then I put these blocks down here. So what this is for a landing for my 2x6. So this is 6 inches tall, right? And then I'm gonna put a 2x6 laying like this all the way across to the other side. But I gotta make sure that it's level. So this is my starting point, because this is the highest point of the ground. The ground is the highest over here. So I have a place now for a 2x6 to land here, and then also right here going that way. So that's only one block here, and I doubled up here so that I could also land inside. And the reason I'm doing this kicker board on the bottom is because we're going to fill the inside of this with gravel, like a gravel floor on the inside of this water well shed. So what I got to do next is run a string line across to the other post, get a level on it, get a level line, and then I could put up my blocks on this post, and then repeat the process from that post to that post over there, and then from this post to that post over there, and then I should have a level base starting point. And those 2x6s, like I said, are going to shore this in and make it real rigid, and I can go ahead and take these braces off and get started building some walls. It's just a water well shed, and like I said, I'm not a carpenter, but it's going to be a good solid structure, and it should look pretty nice on the outside when we're done too. We had to take a small break from filming because I let the battery die on the GoPro, but we're charged up now. You you see, we got the 4-inch blocks in with the 2x6 kicker. That leaves room for the base plate of the wall, and then we can anchor that to the 2x6. And then we've got approximately 6 inches of drop on the roof from one end to the other. We got a 1/4 inch too much post on this one, and as you can see, it's about 4 inches too much on this one. So my favorite part, break out the chainsaw and cut off the extra posts. Alright, update on the build. Time for an update. It's getting dark, but we've got all the walls framed in. Pretty good. And I forgot to get rafter ties, or I'd be putting up rafters right now. And then here's our 4-foot opening for the door. We're about to frame that out. I got to put in a header across the top, and then build a 4-foot door. But also we've got a couple more studs, I think 2 more to put right here and right there. 1, 2, and then it'll be completely framed in. Tomorrow I'll go get some rafter ties. We'll put up the rafters. It's supposed to rain tonight. I really hope it doesn't. But we're gonna go ahead and build this, the header for the door, and get that ready for tomorrow, and then we're gonna call it quits. Go get something to eat. We'll see you tomorrow.